Mr. Charles, your improvement and progression has been amazing. Tell me how you were doing before and tell us how you're feeling now.
It's really a fun story and an interesting ride. I was playing pickleball out in Destin, Florida, and bent over to do a backhand and tore my Achilles tendon and my calf muscle on my left leg. So I started to gimp around, wore a boot for a while, stayed working in the field while I was wearing the boot, was going to a chiropractor after that happened, and he had MRIs done, and that's when I discovered I had some abnormalities to my lower spine. I was working on a project down in Melbourne, Florida, and moved back to Jacksonville and quit going to the chiropractor. And because I'm on Medicare, you don't find many chiropractors that want to, deal with that. So I went to a surgeon, and he said, well, they've got to follow the guidelines. So they started to give me epidurals, which would last a week or maybe a week and a half. And I had 3 sessions over like 4 or 5 months of epidurals. And the next stage was a radial ablation. I didn't want to do it. And I was on TikTok, and I actually saw Dr. Jeff talking about it. I started to eat the right foods and do all that, but it wasn't getting too much better. So I decided to call one day and enrolled in the program. And before I knew it, I mean, my back pain started to go away, which I thought was amazing because I've got the onset of arthritis in my facets between, I think it was 4 and 5. And I don't know how it happened, but the arthritis pain went away. Sciatic nerve pain went away. And as I continued to strengthen my lower back, all the pain went away. And so now I'm in my 31st week. The pain gradually went away. It probably took 10 weeks. I started to do the beginning exercises, which was putting your tongue at the roof of your mouth and I could feel that pulling in my stomach. And then I started walking. Walking was a little bit difficult at first, but I kept at it until I got a rhythm and a schedule with it. And then the exercises started, and I've kept with the exercises. Now I'm turning 71 in August, and I feel better than I've felt in probably 10 years. Almost like a miracle happened.
Wow, this is amazing. There is something about your case that is really remarkable. And the fact you even had an injury not related to the back, like you have limitations in your mobility, but yet you were able to do this. What was your motivation when you were doing the exercises? Were you doing them often,
Doing them every day,
every
seven
day?
days a week in the beginning. I was really flabbergasted how much I progressed in such a short amount of time. I was an athlete growing up and a weightlifter, and I felt like I still had it in me to push myself to get this done. And I'm so glad I did not have surgery because I know the statistics are only 30% actually work. Most of the people that have it done have to go back for a second or third operation. And I'm not having to go through any of that.
Fantastic. When you were not feeling great, what was going on through your mind?
I was beginning to get depressed because I felt young. I had been very active all my life. And all of a sudden, I'm immobile pretty much. I couldn't walk. I couldn't bend over. I couldn't even turn over in the bed without pain. And when the program started, of course, yeah, you go through a little bit of pain that you have to work through. And the the coaching and everything, acknowledged that. So I accepted it. And as time went on, the depression left, my mobility started to improve. I was doing things that I hadn't done in probably a decade, golfing, bowling, and I'm still doing those things. And it's actually a new lease on life. And I tell people all the time, finding Dr. Jeff on TikTok, of all places, not that there's anything wrong with it, and being able to heal myself through his program made all the difference in the world.
And what would you tell people who are going through the same situation and are considering a program like ours?
Do not have surgery. Subscribe to the program, put in the work, and you're going to get out of it more than you put into it. Definitely make it a priority, because it's going to take conscientious effort, watching the videos, performing the exercises and the movements, controlling your improper movement patterns that you had all your life. And you're going to discover that a lot of what you were doing that nobody really coaches you or tells you about is one of the primary reasons we get the problems later in life. I'm very happy. My kids
We're
can't
happy for
believe
you.
that I'm really where I'm at right now. And I've got 4 kids, 8 grandkids, and 3 great grandkids. And I'm able to go out and do things with them that I haven't been able to do in years.
This is amazing. I'm feeling Terry right now. Thank you so much